bringing. Listen, there's a lot of times that people are looking for a word from God to try to get rid of a word from God. There's a lot of times where the Spirit of God is speaking, convicting of righteousness, convicting of that's not who you were created to be. That is not who you were meant to be. This is not a place that you were called to live. It's the Spirit of God who brings the conviction of righteousness to those who are in Christ. And people are running around looking for a prophetic word that will deliver them from the Spirit of God within them. Or that are calling the Spirit of God's conviction the enemy's condemnation and saying, get behind me, Satan, when it's the Spirit of God going, I'm not behind you, I'm in you. There's no condemnation for those who are in Christ, no, but there's conviction of righteousness for everyone who is. And when we try to swap the voice of conviction to the voice of condemnation, it's only so that we can shield ourselves from actually allowing God to deal with something in us that he wants to deal with, and it allows us to stay where we are rather than move to where he's calling us into. It's the pillow in the pit. It's the person that is trapped in a pit. They're deceived, they're trapped, they're entangled, they're choosing. However they got into that pit, when you walk by and see them there, they don't need you to run back home and come back and say, don't worry, I'll be back with exactly what you need. Like, just imagine that, right? Like you're walking and you see somebody, they're down in a pit. It's a 12-foot, straight-sided, no way to get out pit, and they're stuck down there. And you see them and you say, hey, just hang out for a second. I'll be right back. I know what you need. And you run home. You open the garage door and you walk in, and there's the ladder, but you're not looking for that. There's some rope, you're not looking for that. And you open the door and you walk in through the house, and you go to the linen closet and you start looking through, and you go one of these and one of those and one of these. And you're on your way out and you look over at your wall and you're like, maybe this too. And you come back to that person who's stuck in that pit and you say, hey, I'm back. I'm here to help. And you start throwing a pillow and a comforter. Couple bankies. And the last thing was, and it's kind of ugly down in there, I brought you a painting. Hang this on the wall. And you walk away, and all you've done is superficially help them because now they're comfortable in their dysfunction rather than being offered the truth that is a rope or a ladder out.